This is the only thing I can find to get in my stomach, because absolutely no food establishments are open right now. I got here about 15 minutes after park opened. I probably could have got food at Starbucks, but fuck Starbucks. Yeah, I'm not here just incidentally this week. I planned like, oh, first thing in my day, first thing in the morning, I'm gonna go to the park. Rope drop some shit, so I've already fucked that up. Now everything else is going sideways. The Beast is closed. I've got some research to do there. Anyway, Diamondback is right there, and I'll probably get on that. Now that I think about it, there were a couple places I could have gotten pretzels. Might have been better. I don't know, I was just working with that. Yeah, there are plenty of reasons that this place is not oriented towards the needs of adults such as myself. I get it. That was a fine ride on Diamondback, middle of the pack. I'm now getting in line for Mystic Timbers because whenever they're not using the back 40, it's time to get in line. Why are so many people using Fastlane right now? Yeah, so that was, I got parked in the middle of the train on Mystic Timbers. That might be a middle of the train ride for me. What that says about me or the train is, I suppose, up for interpretation. There's some sort of festival going on here right now. This has been kind of a weird week. One of my favorite bands just released their first album in like 13 years. And like I knew the risks, 13 years can make a lot of change happen. And I got this record in the mail and put it on, and I was like, well, I'm a different person, bringing different things to this. Music listening is so hard, by which I mean, you never know, like, it's so subject to what you're bringing to it. The expectations you've got, set and setting. I looked at the liner notes first, and there aren't very many, but that colored the entire way that I listened to that record. And now I'm looking out on social media and I'm like the only dude who doesn't think it's the greatest thing they've ever done. And that feels lonely as well. Because I'm pretty sure the problem is me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm giving it a bunch more listens, of course, all this weekend. It's what I got on the box. And I'm trying to figure it out. Experience is a puzzle. And it is so individual that we can't even imagine what it would be like to be inside someone else's brain case. I think I'm gonna get on Orion and then bounce. I actually just saw a couple people playing the carnival games, which is not a human choice that I relate to anymore. I mean, those things must make a phenomenal amount of money somehow, or they wouldn't still be here, except for how they're also kind of theming. I don't know. Despite my best efforts, I'm not in charge around here. Orion has broken down, and I am hanging out near the top of the stairs, waiting for it to perhaps open again. The line has thinned out considerably.
It's gone down.
Hopefully at this point the ride gets reset relatively quickly. If I had to guess, I would say this train is going to get taken off the track. They ran it through the course empty. And they're running that one empty as well. Oh, I'm wrong. Or it's not happening now, anyway. So I did just kill some barbecue without showing you. It's, there it is. I think I've earned that after that. I mean, it wasn't not an ordeal. Yeah, nothing about that made me feel unsafe, and nothing about that should make people feel unsafe to ride a ride. They shut it down for something that was not visible to my eyes. They filled that place up with supervisors and a couple of maintenance guys, and they decided they were good to open it back up. Like, they take things seriously, and it's a well-built, well-maintained ride. So yeah, happy to get right on it. Welcome to my office. Once again, I'm here on a weeknight out of my enthusiasm for paying far too much for a glass of beer, and because I left a thought unfinished the other day. I kind of discovered that in the edit. My hand is enormous. So the first thing is, I don't know why I'm being coy about what this record is. It's the Boards of Canada record. Yes, I'm old. Shut up. If you don't know Boards of Canada, let me just save us all the most time possible. Just go listen to In a Beautiful Place Out in the Country. It's an EP. You will know immediately, like, it's the group at their best. And if you don't like that, then you don't need to listen to any of the rest of it. But I didn't finish this thought that I saw the liner notes, and they're very scant. They're just on the back of the record. And it said that this band is has always been, for 30 years, two brothers. And only one of them is credited with writing and production this time. So I built this whole story in my head, and this group is about the production. And it's very different this time. So I built this whole story in my head about how, why is the other brother not into it anymore? Did he get kicked out? Probably not, because he still plays on it. But did he just, after 11, 12 years, did he just not feel like being so creatively engaged anymore? And are the things that are, to my ear, missing on this record things that always came from him? I got all in my head about this. But at the end of the day, people are people, and people's needs come first. As much as I want the thing to sound like the thing is supposed to sound, people will change. There's a bug trying to fly right into my eye. This is a considerable upgrade to my office, in my estimation. Why is it so much busier here on a Wednesday than it was on a Friday when I was here? I'm gonna just horrify myself by looking at the line for the Beast. Hang on. All right, so the Beast is 40 minutes right now. Not as bad as I was afraid of, but still, I think not what I'm here to do tonight. I oversold the Beast when I wrote it for the first time this year. I think if you catch most seats on that ride, it's still pretty rough. Basically, you want the middle seat of a car, and you might want just the right side seat of that middle row in the car. If you don't get that, I think it might still be more rough than most people want. It's still better than it was. Man, it was a wreck. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try and get a shot at this, but I just saw it operating. See that? Enhance. You can't really see it. This season, Kings Island actually lowered its official coaster count by 1 by not counting this as a coaster anymore, which made me want this credit for the first time. Oh, yeah. My close personal friend Joe Cool and I recommend this ride. Yeah, of course that's a credit. Why would it not be? It just has a weird train and a slow launch. The bat remains both better and worse than you expect. That's really all I wanted tonight, and I'm going home. We talked about how I'm old, right?